better point it in this direction. See what's going on before I get out of here. K6US, AA6S 800, get me checked in there.
Alrighty, I'll get you checked in, and then you said you worked Ralph?
No, I thought I could hear him, but I never did. I thought I could hear him talking, but I don't know where his antenna was pointed. It sounded like he was working stations down in L.A.
KM6SRR.
KM6SRR. Good evening, A6S.
Yeah, Bill, I got an email from Ralph. He said he's going to be working the southern direction at 7:20 and working north at 7:30. No, actually 7:45. I'm sorry.
Yeah, well, I'll try it at 7:45 again then. Anyway, I could hear him talking, but he wasn't pointed in this direction. Very, very weak, just perceptible in the noise.
Yeah, he was pointed down south.
Yeah, it was on the ass end of his antenna, as to say.
Hey, Aaron. K6US, KM6SR.
How's it going up on the hill?
Well, I just came in. I lost track of time. I missed the mountain net on at 7 and thought I'd turn this on while I go eat dinner.
Very good. Yeah, I'm just waiting for Mike to show up. K6US.
Yeah, both of you got a good signal here in Visalia.
Thanks, Bill. KM6SR going down to eat.
Yeah, just a waste of time. WA6AHA, where are you, Mike? A6S. I guess no Miguel, Aaron.
Well, he might show up eventually. We still got time.
Yeah, possibly.
Yeah, it's a good thing. It's a good thing my microphone is very directional, because man, my kids are being super noisy in the other room.
That's what kids are supposed to do. That means you know they're okay.
Oh yeah, no, that's better than being quiet and doing things I don't want them to do in the corner.
Yeah, they're kind of like my cat. He gets in here once in a while and gets on my table over there where I got this rig I'm working on, and he's sitting up there like he's king of Farouk, and he knows he's not supposed to be there.
Yeah, I keep having to remind my wife's cat where I don't want him.
Cats go where they want, not where you want them.
And that's why we leave the doors closed to the bedrooms when we're not here.
Ours all sleep underneath the bed.
Well, that's the problem is he'll go hide under our 3-year-old's bed and then want to get out in the middle of the night. So, yeah, we've been trying to get him to not go nap in there under her bed.
Understand. Yeah. Well, a couple of ours are pretty big mooses. One of them is 16 point something, 16 and a half pounds. The other one's about almost 16.
Well, you keep feeding them.
No, the daughter does. My little girl Siamese cat only weighs about 8 pounds, I think, in that sense if she's wet.
KM6 SRR.
I thought you were eating there, Rob.
Well, I headed that way, but I got a phone call from Dave. He wanted me to ask you, Bill, if you could point your antenna up to his Sonora and give him about 15 seconds of talk. He's trying to compare a couple antennas. He's hearing you. So I think you said about 340?
About, what do you say, 240? What are you talking about?
Well, he was saying point up to about 340 for him.
340? Okay, I'm on 0 now. I can come down, but I'm not sure. I thought they were 330. Oh, that's 340. And you say who's hearing me?
WA6LOL. He wants to have you give a little chatter for a while he compares a couple antennas.
Okay, in other words, just be talking and hopefully he's hearing me there. Is that what you're saying?
Yep, he said he could hear you where you were before, but maybe not real well. But so he's just trying to do some testing. He called me to see if I could tell you what to help him out.
Okay, well, WA6LOL, AA6S if you're hearing me. I'm at 340 degrees now. Before I was due north, so I'm not sure if the due north thing is better or the 340 is better. But anyway, if you're comparing antennas, I should be able to hear you pretty easy there from Sonora. Every time you were on there, you had a good signal here, so it shouldn't be any problem. I don't know how the propagation is today with all the heat and everything, but I know it should be pretty good. Hello. You know, in the old days, how many watts you're running. Now I tell them how many amps I'm pulling. On a whistle, I get up to about 18, 20 amps here. Anyway, WA6LOL. I don't know how long you want me to talk. I can talk for about another 30 seconds and then get off of here for the net. WA6LOL, A6S. Trying to heat up my amplifier, but I don't think it's going to heat up. It's running lukewarm there. Anyway, hello radio, WA6LOL. 10 more seconds, WA6LOL, A6S. Hopefully you're hearing something. WA6LOL, A6S. Going that way. Anyway, let's see what's happening here. A6S, steady by.
Hello. K6US, 1079 and 1100.
Okay, good evening there, Aaron. I heard you. I just was caught me blowing my nose there.
Yep, no worries. Yeah, I figured I'd ambush you while you're still getting everything set up.
Okay, well, I got a call from Dave, WA6LOL, and he's listening here this evening. What he'd like to do is when Bill and Mike come on, he wants them to turn the antennas. He can't transmit because he's got the preamps in line, but he's trying to compare the quad array to the single Yagi. and he's got equivalent feed lines, and he's been very careful to aim them properly and all that today. So he just wants to run a quick receive test up there tonight. Make sure that one system is working, or the antennas are both working, you know, and they should be pretty comparable. The quad array might be a little better, but that wasn't the case the last time. Anyway, so when Bill comes on here and Mike, maybe we can have him turn up that way quickly and run the test, and then we can get on with the net here.
Yeah, Bill was already transmitting up that direction. We already got the message to Rob, and so far it's just been Bill, me, Rob, and you. That's it. Just the four of us. Haven't had AAJ show up yet. K6US.
I'm on a no for you, Aaron. I can barely hear you, but I transmitted for about 3 minutes, Mikey, AA6S.
Okay. You transmitted to Dave up there, WA6LOL.
Yeah, Roger, about 340 degrees, he said, and I was originally pointed due north, and he said Rob called and said he was hearing me, but I was due north, so I pulled it back to 340, which he said was a better beam heading. I haven't heard one way or the other if he was hearing anything from me or not. So that's the old scoopo here. K6MYC AA6S.
It doesn't matter. He can't transmit anyway. He just wants to listen. I'm sure he can hear you. He's always heard you. And I'll turn around now and give him the same thing here. Let me do that as we're talking here. Hang on.
Yeah, I wish I had the ambition to go up there and change the preamp on my end, drop the tower down and change my preamp. I'm still using the one down below, and it's not anywhere as close to the one up on the antenna.
I'm sorry, I didn't understand. What you got, two preamps?
Well, the preamp up on the antenna has died, and I got a new one sitting in front of me for it here. It had it for about, I don't know, a long time. And I'm using the one down below, which is a higher gain, but which isn't what I want. It's down here between the exciter and the amplifier, between the 9700 and the PQL amp. I'm probably using probably a few milliwatts at drive by looping through the relays and stuff. Maybe not. I don't know. Probably half a dB. But anyway, I'm not using the ones up on the antenna. I'm using the ones down below. Go ahead.
Yeah. Okay.
971.
971. Got you, Dave.
Hello, Dave. Loud as I tell you.
Roger. Well, I just wanted to say good evening, Mike. BBC.
620's in there.
Okay. I didn't hear 620. I'm going to be pointing at him in a minute here. Mike, are you there? I'm coming up your way. I'm 260, 270. I'll be your way in a minute. And 280, 290. There's 300, 310, 320, and 330. That should be pretty close to where Dave is there. W6 Papa Echo, go ahead. I don't hear Mike there. W6PE, K6MYC, over. Where are you, Mike?
I don't hear him.
How did you hear him when it wasn't more than a minute? He didn't stick around there.
Yeah, Whiskey 6 Papa Echo, Whiskey 6 Papa Echo, 620. Are you still in there? K6US.
Well, I'm due north now. He isn't there, apparently.
Well, there he is. He's pretty weak down here, but I heard him.
Are you hearing CW? I hear 249. We got you, Richard. I got you, Richard. 249, we've got you. KD6BQ, K6MYC, okay, 249. Got the Rogers, okay. Roger, Roger. Okay, let me go back to 300 for Dave for a little bit more so he can do some more comparison. And one more time, Bill, if you're copying me off the backside, here's 330 right about there somewhere. Coming down 330. There we go. Okay, Bill, give him one more transmission from you there if you're still pointed that way, Bill. AA6S in the group, K6MYC.
I'm at 340 degrees, K6MYC, AA6S. Looking for, or hopefully, WA6LOL is hearing something from me. I did not hear anything from Richard tonight for some reason. Usually I hear him pretty good, but it was totally dead. I didn't hear a thing, which is weird. I went due north and I didn't hear anything. If it was almost imperceptible there. Anyway, we'll yak for a second here, and one of these days when it cools off, I'm going to try to get the preamp changed. I still don't know why it died. Mike has never had any problem with his, and I've lost two of them. I don't know what the difference is. The system is identical, so and I got a real long time delay too, man. It must be a 150 or 200 milliseconds. I key the mic, I can say hello, and the ALC hits the peg, and it takes a couple tenths of a second before I start putting out much RF. So it shouldn't be unless we got a bad relay up there. I guess that's possible. K6MYC. I hope you're hearing me on the. Oh, well, you should. I'm hearing you good. K6MYC, AA6S, over.
Yeah. Are you using one of those Del key relays up there?
Yeah, Mike is too. It's one of those bypass relays, and it lasted for a long time, and all of a sudden, at one time I transmitted on CW, and maybe I didn't have I had the Vox turned on, and maybe the keying time was different than on sideband, so maybe I killed it myself. I know now to not run CW unless I'm using the transmit button and not Vox, so go ahead.
That shouldn't make a difference. But I wouldn't wire the preamps the way you have them wired. You got them wired backwards. We'll talk about that in a minute. Let me finish up with Dave. Dave, I'm going to turn back around the other way and get on with the net here. And we'll talk to you. And maybe we can call you. If you want, Dave, I can look for you on 2 meters when the net is ended. It's easy for me to switch over to 2 meters if you'd like to do that, if you want to wait around, Dave. Anyway, I may switch over because I got to go back to 2 meters anyway for tomorrow. And I'll give you a quick call if you're there. Fine. If not, well, we'll wait to hear from you tomorrow. WA6LOL and AA6S, WK6US, and Rob KM6SRR, and VBG 971, and W6 Papa Echo. I think that's all we have at the moment. K6MYC, rotating back to get a Tascadero, Bill. I'm going to start at 90 and then maybe see if we can hear him and if he can hear me. And then I'll go around to the direct path after you hook up with him, okay?
Yeah, I'm coming around right now. We're on right now. W6QUR, W6QUR, coming around. W6QUR, W6QUR. Right there.
pointed right at it, Ron. If Ron is transmitting now, I don't hear him. Aaron, can you hear? I can't hear Mike. Bill at this point for some reason.
Yeah, I can hear Bill.
Is he talking to Ron? Is he talking to Ron?
No, hold on. He's not talking at the moment.
Oh, Ron may not be there, huh?
No, Ron. KW6S, 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 AA6S. Do you round Tom over?
You got nothing from Ron this morning, this evening, Bill?
No Ron tonight, but KW6S is there. No Ron. I called him 2 or 3 times. No action. Must be the wrong night, or he had something he's got going on. KW6S, KW6S. Man, you might have to turn your antenna up, man, unless it already is. It's bad propagation tonight. Maybe that's why. But having any here. But any look for.
I hear you, Tom. Hang on.
W6S. You're gonna have to crank your antenna around there. Maybe it already is. A6S. Over, Tom.
I think we're doubling here.
Yes, you were. Go ahead again, Tom. Go ahead, Tom.
Yeah, I'm not sure that we're making a difference here. It's a little confused that maybe we're doubling or maybe you're not hearing me right.
W6S, I moved my antenna about 3 degrees and you jumped up like crazy. KW6S, AA6S. Loud and clear now, no problem at all, Tom. I was a little bit off of you there. About 3 degrees off. Loud and clear, mine here. KW6S, AA6S. Over.
Well, very good, Bill. Yeah, you're doing a lot on this end. But I don't know why that's the case. But, yeah, it looks like Mike is moving around over our way too. Yeah, you came up real good. You're almost as sharp as AHA usually is. AA6S, KW6S.
Yeah, for some reason, I got a antenna. Maybe I was never putting it in the right direction here. Slightly under 300 there, about 295 and a half or something. Anyway, yeah, you're loud and clear now. And Mikey was turning his antenna, I believe, so you should be in the right direction now. KW6S, hope everything's going okay, other than we're feeling like being fried like eggs here. A6S, over.
A6S, KW6S. Oh, it's been quite pleasant here. Things are going pretty well. My wife's a little under the weather, but other than that, it's real good here. And just ran the video a bit. I'll probably move my antenna up a little bit here, a little bit further.
Well, you came up quite a bit when you moved it, so I don't know when you say moved it north, you're more on me now than you were before. KW6S, AA6S. So my wife is at one of the Sons of Italy meetings. I call it the Italian Mafia there, but anyway, she's there and they're having some dinner meeting at Rosa's Italian restaurant there tonight. So I hope she got fed pretty good there. KW6S, AA6S, over.
A little bit. I don't know. I was looking for you, the little place here, and it doesn't. That seems to move away, but then I see the signal going down.
side of the antenna. He's coming in pretty good. I got you, Ron, W6QUI, and KW6S, AA6S. Yeah, well, my body will like that because it takes me about until it's time they switch it again before my gut gets stabilized on the hour change there. KW6S, I'll turn my antenna over towards Ron, but I hear both of you fine. KW6S, AA6S, over.
Let me pick it up. KW6S, K6MYC, turn up this way.
And I'll let you get on with Ron there, and I'll move my antenna up. I don't know if AJ's on or not, but I'll move up where I can. Mike, AA6S, KW6S.
I'm listening for you, but you're very weak. You're very weak, Tom.
K6MYC, KW6S.
Well, my window for Ralph is right now, so I got to head to LA for a minute.
What did you say, Bill?
I got to head towards LA and see if I can pick up Ralph.
Okay, well, have Ron stick around. I'm going to go back down to Ron right now, over.
Yeah, stick around, Ron. He's moving his antenna. I'll be back in 3 or 4 minutes.
All right, Tom, let me make a quick in and out with you. I don't think Rob is hearing you, but we'll ask. You're very weak over here tonight for some reason on 1296. I'm pointed as best I can for you, but I might be able to get a little more. But I'm going to go back down and see if we can work Ron. We're a little out of sequence here this evening. Ron didn't show up until we'd already gone up toward you. KW6S 73. We'll see you tomorrow, of course, on the other band, 2 meters, K6MYC.
K6MYC, KW6S. Catch you tomorrow night.
Alrighty, catch you tomorrow night. Okay, somewhere around in here, Ron, W6QUI, K6MYC on the direct path, over. I don't know where Mike is tonight. We could use Mike in here. You think you can work Ron down there, Aaron, K6US, K6MYC, or how about you, Rob? Are you hearing him? Where did Rob go? K6US, are you here, Aaron?
Yeah, I'm here, but remember, I can't turn on this band.
Oh, okay, you're stuck, okay. Where did Rob go? Rob was in there for a minute, wasn't he?
Yeah, Rob's here.
Well, he can work, Ron. That's the point. I was going to have him chat with Ron, and then I can listen for Ron to see if he's transmitting. I can't tell when he's on and when he isn't unless somebody's talking to him. And Bill went over to get Ralph. And, of course, we don't have WA6AAJ in here this evening. Are you downstairs getting dinner? Is that what you're doing, Rob? Well, he's somewhere. Okay, well, the point is I'll just stay pointed toward Ron for the moment. And then I can go over. If I don't hear him here, I'll go over to 90 degrees and see if we can make contact with him. I have him logged in. So it's not a matter of logging in. I just wanted to see if I could hear him tonight under these hot weather conditions. W6QUI and others, K6MYC, calling toward the Atascadero and standing by. KM6SRR. Are you back, Rob? Haven't heard Kerry this evening either. Kerry, KC5DTU, are you there, or is it too hot in the shack? Kerry says, I'm not going out there, it's too hot. I was going to call Kerry last night, and I didn't. I was going to call him today, and I didn't. So maybe I'll catch him tonight. Anybody else want to check in here while we're still pointing around in the San Joaquin Valley? How about N5, N6BYH, K6MTS? A6AAJ. I wonder where Mike is tonight. Can you hear, can you see if Bill is still down the band there, Aaron? Over.
Oh, did he go down to get Ralph?
Yeah, but he was only going to be a couple of minutes, he said, but you know, he tends to get long-winded.
Yeah, I don't see anything down there at the moment. I'll have to open up your scope to see, because, you know, of course, if he's pointed down south, he's completely pointed away from me, and, you know, my antenna's pointed at you.
Yeah. By the way, I should have a new cable for Thursday, 432 net in the house, over.
Okay, very good. Yeah, I hadn't taken a look at it yet, but I'm assuming the US, you know, probably USB to serial cable died or something, so you ordered a new one.
We're going to see if they have one at the plant, and then if they don't, I'll have Frank get one. But yeah, I should have it by Thursday anyway. Yeah, I'm hoping that it's not a problem with the rotator box itself. Over.
Yeah, very good. And I just saw Bill on the scope down on 090, so he is down there, K6US.
KM6SRR.
Yeah, why don't you call KW6QUI, Rob, and see if you can hook up with Ron down there. You've worked there before, right?
I think maybe once. Yeah, I worked Ralph, and Bill worked Ralph, so we got Ralph in there.
Pointed at Tascadero right now. I'm trying to get hooked up with Ron, and I don't want to point all the way over to 90 if I can work him here directly just to see if he's here.
W6QUI, W6QUI, KM6SRR. Mike is listening for you.
Respond to you, Rob?
I'm not sure. I'm trying to find him. I think I heard somebody in there. W6QUI, W6QI, KM6SR, and the rest of the Bozo gang.
I heard a voice.
Yeah, that was 195. Thank you, Mike.
Oh, 195. Boy, you're awake tonight. Okay, I got you, Mike.
Be sure and get Ralph checked in, A6S.
Okay, well, go get Tascadero now and get him sorted out. I'm pointed his way, but Rob's called him, but he hasn't come back to Rob, so you'll have to wake him up again. Over.
Coming around. I could hear him when I was talking to...
Don't turn your power down. I need your power so I can tell when you're on.
Bob's around.
Rob?
Yes, he's talking to QUI, I think.
I want him to tell him to listen. I needed to have him give me some instructions on where to point here, over.
Hey, Bill, Mike can't hear you, so I'll relay. What did you want? Mike was wanting you to get a hold of Ron and have Ron tell Mike where to point.
Are you hearing Ron, Rob?
No. Okay, I'll relay Bill, AA6S, KM6SRR.
What are you relaying?
Go ahead, Bill.
Do you want Ron to point his antenna?
Well, I'm now pointed toward 100. There's 100 degrees right there, and I'm going down to 90. So there's 90. I have heard him and worked him here. Have him make a transmission, Bill. AA6S with W6QUI, K6MYC, pointing east.
Okie doke. Ron, W6QUI, A6S. Mike says he's pointed east and wants you to give him a call and see if he can hear something. Now we'll see what happens there, I guess. W6QUI, AA6S, over.
Over, Mike.
Yeah, W6QUI, I hear you here about Q3. Readability 3, W6QUI, I'm pointed at about 75 degrees. W6QUI, K6MYC, DM07, pointing at 75 degrees, over.
He's pointed at 75 degrees and hearing the Q3, Ron, over.
I got you up to Q4 now. W6QUI, K6MYC. He's Q4 now. Readability strength nothing and readability 4. Readability 4 now, Ron. And I'm pointed at about 60 degrees. So you might poke around with your antenna and see if you can find a peak. See if you can find a peak on me. If he doesn't hear that, Bill, you can tell him to poke around and see if he can find a peak on me. I'm at 60-some degrees, over.
Yeah, Roger. He said he's at 60-some degrees now, and I'll tell him to call you there, Ron, and see if you can move your antenna and get something better. Go ahead and call Ron, Mikey, and see if Ron can find anything better by moving his antenna. Go ahead.
Okay, W6QUI. I'm pointed at 63 degrees. Oh, maybe even higher than that. It looks like 50. I think it's 53 degrees. I'm way up there. So we really got a backscatter path here. I'm at 53 degrees, Ron. And maybe you can find a peak up here off of some mountain to the east of us there. But your Q4, almost Q5 on the last transmission. W6QUI, K6MYC. Over. he went down a little bit on that one. He went back to readability 3. I heard him say it was up and down. Okay, that's a good test. I'm going to come around and come direct on him again now. Tell him I'm coming around, and I'll call him on the direct path in about 30 seconds. AA6S in the group, K6MYC. Go ahead, Bill.
K6MYC, W6QA6S, and my little Siamese cat falling around behind my chair here. He's going to go to the direct path, taking about 30 seconds. He'll try giving you a call on the direct path, Ron. W6QUI, AA6S. Go ahead, Ron. I think this is the first time I ever heard you when you were pointed towards that palm there. You were very Q5. I can hear both of you fine. That was weird. If it's 10 or S2 or S5, I can understand you.
Hey, Mike, K6MYC, KM6SR. Bill, AA6S says to call Ron. Go ahead, Mike.
I'm pointed directly at Ron now, and I heard a bit of him, but he's not going to hear me. I just could tell he was in there a little bit. W6QUI, W6QUI on the direct path at 210. Direct path, K6MYC, DM07. Over, Ron. Now, Rob?
No, I've lost Ron, but Bill said that Ron told him he's not hearing anything.
Yeah, I got it. All right, let's go up to the Bay Area. Here we go.
KW6S, KM6SR. Are you still there, Tom? KW6S, KM6SR. Are you there, Tom?
No. He signed. He said he'd see us tomorrow. I told him I'm going to go down to Tascadero, and then I'll go back to the Bay Area. So he's not here unless he's by accident.
Okay, KM6SR, clear.
Okay, KD6S, okay. Anybody in the Bay Area, WB6JNN, KB6BA, KD6S, okay, W6PQL. Anybody in the Bay Area, K6MYC, calling and listening. K6KLY, give me some chatter. You're really weak, over.
K6MYC, WB6J, and then Willie Maker 6, Juliet, November, and give you a little chatter so you can maybe tweak a little bit, see if you're doing some tweaking. K6MYC, WB6J, and then when you were on Santa Cruz, you actually were a little north of Santa Cruz from what I saw online here, so here we go, WB6J, and then.
Okay, well, you're pretty good here. Let's see, I got you at 280 or 290. Clear up at 292, it looks like. That seems to be where you're coming through this evening, Jim. It's Q5, not strong, but I could come back a little bit toward Santa Cruz and see if it gets better. WB6J and N, K6MYC, and I hear K6KLY. He's checked in also.
Yeah, okay, very good. And yeah, we got several online here.
Is, I think, on a hillside somewhere, and but he only has 10 watts, so you may not hear him. I don't know. WB6JN.
Yeah, the only place I hear you is at about 290. I lose you at all completely at 285, so it's a different path tonight for some reason. I'm losing you at 285. So I don't know how you could hear me out of the Bay Area, but sometimes out of Santa Cruz I'll get a bounce and it won't last long, but it's there. All right, good, Jim. Let's see. Can you find out if anybody else is there? Why don't you check and see if you hear Fred, okay?
Anybody else on that wants to talk to Mike? WB6JN. KB6PA.
KB6PA. Good evening, Oliver. Got your 900. Take one, and then you can take a standby and see if Fred is in there. Go ahead, Oliver.
Yeah, well, one of those extra hot days here. Still almost 90 degrees in the shop. Just running a lot of fans. We got some projects done. And we'll be listening for KB6SOK. KB6WSC for that matter. KB6PA. WSC was in here earlier. Okay, very good.
Who was in here?
Didn't hear either of those. Just checking. KD6WSC or KD6SOK, KB6PA.
I don't hear Fred.
Yeah, nothing heard here.
Okay, let me shoot it back up to you, Russ. Maybe you can wake up Fred, or maybe you can also hook up with KB6 Whiskey Foxtrot Charlie. K6KLY, K6MYC.
All right, Mike, K6KLY. Just let you know we had a fairly nice JA opening last night around 11 o'clock last night. Okay, so who else wants to check in here? Come now.
Well, Russ, you might, since you're in that area, you might look for WA6RT. He's up there on Skyline somewhere, San Mateo Woodside area, 2,000 feet. I called him a little bit earlier, but he didn't answer. He said he might be in here tonight. So it's WA6RT. His name is Brad. Can you give him a call?
Okay, Brad, RT, are you on here?
Roger, WA6RT.
Okay, good, Brad. My name's Russ. I'm in Belmont. Mike, we got RT checking in, over.
I hear him, but I don't know if he's got a Bozo number or not. Give me the full call. Is it Kilowatt 6 Radio Tokyo? This is Mike, K6MYC, north of Fresno, Delta Mike 07. Go ahead.
K6MYC, WA6RT, it's the Alpha 6 Romeo Tango.
Yeah, you're not quite readable here, so I hear your voice, but I did not hear your call sign, and I did not hear your Bozo number. Over.
Let me try again. Whiskey Alpha 6 Romeo Tango. Name here is Brad, and I do not have a Bozo number.
I got your name, Brad, but I don't have a. Maybe you don't. Russ, ask him if he's got a Bozo number, and give me his complete call clearly, please. Over. Russ?
Guys, Mike is WA6RT. He does not have a Bozo number, over.
Okay, ask him if he wants one. Is he going to be checking in again? Does he want a Bozo number, over?
Okay, Brad, do you want a Bozo number?
Yeah, that would be great.
All right, issue him a Bozo number.
I didn't hear what he said. Does he want one or not?
Yeah, Mike, he wants a Bozo number. Please give him a Bozo number, over.
Roger. Russ, Rob, give him. We need a Bozo number for, and I need his call sign. Is it W Alpha 6 Tango? Is that what it is? WA6T or TR, or what is the call sign? Slowly, so we can look him up and register him properly. Russ, we need all his information, over.
Yeah, WA6 Radio Tango. Is that correct, Brad? right, WA6 Radio Tango. Give him a Bozo number.
Okay, it's WA6 Radio Tango, and what's his normal QTH? I know he's mobile tonight, over. What's he running for power and the polarity and gain of the antenna he has, over? I hear him each time. He's just not quite readable.
Okay, Brad, where are you located and what equipment and antenna are you running?
I'm located up above your side, California, and is somewhat
Okay, Mike, he's above Woodside, so I'd say probably Highway 35 somewhere. He's running an ICOM 905 and a 14-element Yagi, over.
Okay, what's the 905 run for power, 10 watts?
Yeah, roger, roger.
Okay, I never heard of that one. Okay, and a Yagi, okay. Well, and he's horizontally polarized, but he's on the coastline somewhere. He must be up in the mountains, but he doesn't have a very good shot. I should hear him easily here, over.
Hey, Mike.
Brad, are you in a position where you have a clear view towards the east,
Mike.
over?
Hang on.
well, I'm surrounded by redwoods.
Okay, but are you on the east side of Highway 35, so you're open towards the east, over?
Brad, I copied you that time. WA6TR K6MYC. Go ahead.
It's RT.
I know.
Okay, roger, roger. Do you get that, Mike?
No, he faded back down again, but he came up perfectly Q5 there for a minute. WA6 Tango Romeo. Is it RT or TR?
Romeo Tango.
Romeo Tango, okay. And we're ready to give him a Bozo number. What is it, Rob?
1283. 1283.
I thought you gave it out the other day.
Well, who was that to? I gave out 1282 to a guy in San Jose.
Okay, well, maybe I'm just jumping ahead. 1283. 1283, 1283 for you, Brad, and ask him if he's copying me. He should be hearing me. I'm running 600 watts. He should hear me with no problem up there, Ross, over.
Okay, Brad, did you hear him? He gave you 1283. 1283, over.
Roger on the 1283, and I hear him very well.
Oh, you hear him very well? Okay, thank you. He hears you well, Mike.
I heard him say that. I heard him very well. Thank you, Brad. Yeah, you just need more goo. I'm running 600 watts here and 8 Yagis at 100 feet. So I'm trying like hell to get some signal from you there. You're probably in a good spot, but there should probably be some better spots to better shot to the east. If you're looking through a lot of trees, that's a killer. That's a killer on 1296. A clear shot is one thing, but a clear shot with no trees is important. Good to meet you. Welcome to the Bozo group at 1283, and we hope to hear you again. Are you essentially mobile, or are you portable up on the hill there?
Okay, are you a mobile unit or a fixed unit? Okay, but your home is in Woodside area? Roger, roger. He is mobile tonight, but he is in Woodside to Mike, over.
Okay, very good. And as he fiddled around with the antenna to make sure he's peaked on me, as he fiddled with the antenna direction and all, over?
Roger, roger. He said he's peaked on you, over.
Okay. I hear him about half the time, and there's just QSB, but it's not a very good path this evening. All right, thanks very much for the help there. Nice to have a new member in here. Thank you, Brad. Welcome to the group. K6MYC, 73, Brad.
Thank you for the number, and
Hey, Mike.
Yeah, go ahead, Russ. Aaron.
Yeah, the 905 is the radio that ICOM came out with that does 2 meter, 70 centimeter, 1.2,
All right, Mike, we have SOK in here also.
5.6, and if you have the transverter, it does 10 gigs. So it's a 6-band VHF UHF rig, K6US.
Yeah, I remember now. It's real expensive. That's why hardly anybody has them. All right.
Yeah, got 2 of them.
I know you do. What did you say, Russ?
I said SOK is also on frequency, over.
Yeah, you had so much flutter I didn't copy that. Could you give me a repeat?
Roger. W86SOK is on frequency, over.
KD6SOK. Go ahead, Fred. K6MYC. Listening for you, Fred.
Okay, thank you, Mike. And Russ, thank you very much as well. I appreciate it. It's a super hot day here today down in the Cupertino area. God, it was almost 100 degrees, so really, really hot. And it's supposed to be another hot day, so I'm not looking forward to tomorrow. Don't have AC in here, so anyway, good to hear tonight. Signals seem to be pretty good. On 1296, pretty stable, so that's my signal report from here. Back to you, Mike.
Okay, Fred, very good. Well, you're Q5, but just barely. It's just barely above the noise here. But we got you Q5 and okay on your 100. It was 103 here, so I don't want to hear your sob story, okay?
It's hot all over here, and there's a big fire. I'm out laughing right now.
Yeah, I know it is. Yeah, it's supposed to cool over the next couple of days there. Good luck. Thank you for checking in, Fred. We're late because we were doing some experiments at the early part of the net here, over.
That's QSL, no worries. All right, 7-3, Mike. Good to hear you. 86, that's okay.
73, Fred, and good evening to everybody. And Jim, WB6JNN, thanks for standing by. And I did copy W6PQL. Let me see. Jim, W6PQL, can you copy me in this direction? Apparently not. The only one we're missing now is KB6 Whiskey Foxtrot Charlie. You want to give him a quick call, Russ? 52 has been checked in. Okay, good deal on 52. Roger, 52.
Okay, Mike, is there something else I can help you with, over?
Yeah, I want you to call KB6 Whiskey Foxtrot Charlie Mike in Daly City.
Okay, Whiskey Fox Charlie in Daly City, are you on here?
I hear him. 775 is in.
Okay, 775, we got you checked in.
Thanks, Russ.
I got you now. You're almost Q5 now, Mike. I can move the antenna a little bit more. Give me some chatter. KB6 Whiskey Foxtrot Charlie, good to hear you here on 1296. K6MYC standing by. Go ahead, Mike. Got your 775. It's intermittent, not quite Q5 here, but we've got you. Thank you, Mike. Thank you, and thank you, Russ, for calling him in. I would not have heard him specifically, and he might not have heard me. K6KLY in the group, thanks for the help, Russ, K6MYC.
Okay, let's see if there's anybody else here in the Bay Area wanting to check in and come now. Negative, Mike, it's all yours.
Okay, we got it. Thanks for the help. We did good in the Bay Area tonight. Thanks, and I'm going to go over and get N6RO. Here we go. N6RO. N6 Radio Oakley. K6MYC calling and listening.
K6MYC, N6RO, Bozo 835. In the middle of Charlie Mike 97DX. And the high temperature was 103. I didn't like that, but air conditioning handled it. And I had dinner before the net for a change. It was salmon and broccoli and other assorted veggies. We're expected to get the 9700 kit tomorrow to stabilize it. I'm going to ask my chief engineer if he'd actually do the installation because I'm pretty fumble-fingered these days. Anyway, that's the report, and I guess we got 2 meters tomorrow night and 6 RO.
Yes, we do. And who are you going to have do the installation there for you?
NA60. He's the chief engineer of this station. He's designed and built all sorts of things that we have here.
Yeah, he should be able to handle it easily. Good. All right, very good. Well, we'll be ready for you with the stability on Tuesday night and on Monday night, 222, although you don't seem to have a problem there. All right, very good, Ken. Enjoyed your dinner, I'm sure. I had tacos off of a truck today. Tyler was running late, so he stopped by a little truck that serves, but boy, they had a couple of real good taquito and a real beefy, real juicy full taco. So it was excellent dinner tonight, but all Mexican. Right off of a taco truck, over.
Yeah, good. I had a Mexican meal on Saturday. My tenant was having a birthday party for her grandma out there, and every time they have a birthday party, they cook up a whole bunch of great food, and they bring a whole bunch of it for me. It takes me about 3 days to eat it all. So that's my Mexican dinner for the week, and starting to think about what to do tomorrow night for dinner, that is. What was the date that you and Ken were going to come up and visit?
Oh, I don't know. He said a couple of weeks, probably in late July or early August, over.
Okay. All right, just let me know when it is, and I'll be here.
Yeah. Maybe he'll be in here tomorrow night and we can solidify it.
Well, I'm flexible.
Yeah, okay. Well, we'll try to get up here as early as we can. We'll probably leave here 8:30, and I think we're about 3 hours away from you there. Spend a couple of hours with you and bore you, and then head back. That's a long run.
Yeah, Roger. I'll have some kind of lunch for you.
Okay. I will try to get that pinned down here tomorrow night on 2 meters, perhaps. 7-3 for now, Ken. And Rob, did you want to say hello to Ken? Go ahead.
Oh, sure. I hope you can hear me. How you doing, Ken? N6RO, KM6SRR.
I can just barely hear you, Rob, but you're Q4 anyway.
Yeah, I'm having trouble making out hearing you too. So anyway, thank you for being there. KM6R, back to net.
Okay, I don't think propagation is too bad tonight, although it wasn't bodacious in any direction, that's for sure. All right. Good evening, Ken, and we'll see you tomorrow. N6RO and the group, K6MYC, standing by for KO6IQR.
Night.
KO6IQR, Mario. Running. Oh, Mario doesn't have this band. I'm thinking I'm on 2 meters here. Okay, good night, Ken. I don't think anybody else in this direction has 1296. Let's see. Let me go all the way up to Sacramento here. Let me get in the right direction in Sacramento and see if we can pull out Sacramento here. Sacramento, KJ6KFB. Any copy up that way? KJ6KFB, Darren, K6MYC. Over. He's in there, but boy, is he weak. Roger. Readability 3, but we got you, and I heard KJ6KFB and 756. Thank you. Very, very light, but I didn't try to peek on you. It was too delicate, but I got the call sign for sure, so I know it was you. 73's, Darren, thanks very much for being there, by golly, and I'm sorry we're late. We had a lot of activity right at the beginning of the net. We had a lot of special activity right at the beginning of the net, so it took us a while to get around here. 73, good evening, and we'll see you tomorrow on 2 meters, Darren. KJ6KFB, K6MYC, over. Okay, I heard the 73s. Let me go on up here to you. Let's see, should be up in this area somewhere, John. KR6MR, K6MYC, over.
Oh, good evening, Mike. K6MYC in the group. KR6MR, Bozo 759, over.
Yeah, 759 and Q5. A little flutter in there, but Q5, that's amazing. KR6MR, K6MYC. What was your temperature today up there?
Outside was 96. The shack tonight was 102.
Oh boy, yeah, we had 103. Could have been a bit more. I didn't measure it. That's just what it was expected to be, and it seemed to fall pretty much in line with that. So it was a warm one, no question. Some of the guys in the Bay Area even got into the hundreds there. So it was hot everywhere. Good deal. We'll look for you tomorrow night, of course, on 2 meters, but good signal tonight here on 432. I'm surprised. KR6MR, K6MYC, over.
We're not on 432, we're on 1296. Pretty good signal.
KM6 SRR.
Hang on. Okay, I missed a little bit of that, John. You were starting to drop down a little bit there, and I didn't get all of it. But we'll see you tomorrow for sure. Hang on a second, John. Stand by, John. What did you say, Rob?
My weather said it was 107 here today.
Oh, 107. Okay, well, they just were predicting 103, so it obviously got a little warmer than that. I didn't go outside. It was warm enough that I didn't want to get started with that, over. Okay, 7-3, John. 7-3, and we'll see you tomorrow. KR6MR in the group, K6MYC, clear and going toward Nevada. Toward Richard, KD6BQ and KE7UQL. We should be getting up there. I heard both of you, or at least one of you already. KD6BQ, are you still there, Richard? K6MYC. Okay, nothing from Richard. He may have gone back in. How about you, Daniel? KE7UQL, K6MYC, over. Okay, gotcha. Not real strong tonight, but you're in there, and Q4. I got your 272, Daniel, and I moved the antenna as I was transmitting, or as you were transmitting, so it should be a little better for you as well. KE7UQL, Carson City area, K6MYC, over.
K6MYC, KD7UQL.
We got you. Okay. Rob, are you hearing anything from Daniel?
No, I tried to peek on him. I can't find him.
Okay, yeah, he's pretty weak tonight. And we've got Richard already checked in, so you should have 249 already listed. We did get 756. We did get 775. We did get, of course, N6R08, 35, and 756 and 759. So that's it for now. And Richard was in earlier. 73, Daniel. 73, and we'll see you tomorrow. See you tomorrow on 2 meters. KE7UQL, Delta Mike 09, K6MYC, Delta Mike 07.
Roger, K6MYC, see you tomorrow. KE7UQL, 73.
Yeah, you're coming up to Q5 now. Very good. See you tomorrow, Daniel. Thank you very much. KE7UQL, K6MYC. I think we're done, Rob.
Kilo 6, Mike Tango Sierra.
Oh, well, we're not done because Mark is in here. Good evening, Mark.
Good evening, Mike. Hello, Rob. You can hear me? I was hearing Rob off and on. Yeah, nice and warm today, huh?
Yes, it was. Rob said it was 107 at his place, so it got really warm. I don't know what it was here. I didn't go out and look. I can't see the meter anyway. But it was too warm to even look. Rob, turn the antenna over toward Mark there so you can hear him, and then we'll finish her up here. And I think Aaron's also in here still. Aaron, take one, and while Rob is rotating there with K6MTS, K6US, K6MYC. Oh, Aaron's off doing something.
Yeah, Aaron said he's going to be on the handy-talkie outside.
Okay, go ahead. Do you want to say hello to Mark?
Well, I'm not sure where he's at on my antenna. Have him give me a little bit of talk.
Give him some chatter, Mark.
I hear you okay for now, Rob. I hear you okay for now. I don't know if you can hear me or not, but Kilo 6 Mike Tango Sierra, Delta Mike 06 Golf X-Ray, KM6 SRR, how copy, over?
Yeah, I think I got you pretty loud now. Got a good copy, Mark. K6 MTS, KM6 SRR.
Oh yeah, you're blasting it now. I got the preamp on, but very, very strong signal, and yeah, good to hear you guys. And I know I missed last Tuesday. I'm trying to get in on this 1296 stuff a little bit, but anyhow, good to hear you guys, and I'm glad you survived the heat wave.
Yeah, we had a pretty good net tonight. I'm guessing somewhere in the high 20s, Rob. Rob's going to count there, but we had a very, very good net. Almost everybody that was supposed to also checked in, which is unusual. I don't think we had any missing people tonight, so everybody got there. The only one that didn't show up was Kerry. I guess we could get Kerry to go to the shack if we needed him, but we know we can always work Kerry if he's out there. It was just probably 107 in his shack, and he didn't want to go out there, which who would blame him?
Yep.
Yeah, it's silly. It's definitely put a delay on my rebar and pit project up there for the tower. It's miserable to go up there and try to work in this stuff. So anyhow, yeah, man. Are you out in the barn?
Yes, I'm in the barn. I'm rotating.
Oh yeah, you need to get inside.
Well, I have air conditioning out here thanks to, I think, Daryl, KE6 Charlie Echo Fox up there in Coursegold. He gave me this air conditioner that he had no need for. It's a little portable unit on wheels, and it rolls around, and I have it. I either point it at the 2-meter amplifier when I'm on 2 meters, or I point it at the 1296 amp, and I sit off to the side, just catching enough to stay less than miserable. Over.
Yeah. At our site, we used to have those at the bottom of the site in a little small office, or even out in the shop. It just, for the guys, it feels good to at least get some sort of cooler air blowing on you. So, yeah, it's better than the alternative.
Yeah, well, I can stand the heat here if I'm not doing anything, but I can sit here and sweat. I was sweating when I first walked in here, just walking down from the barn, from the house to the barn. I broke out in a sweat, so there you go. Anyway, I won't keep you guys. I'm going to wait for Rob to give me a number, and then we'll get out of here, go back in, and suck on an ice cream bar or something. Over.
Sounds good. I'm assuming Rob spun his antenna this way. I'm assuming he could still copy you, correct?
Oh, yeah. We can hear each other no matter what.
Okay, there he is.
Yep, I got copying both of you.
All right. Hey, Rob 73. Have a good evening, and you too, Mike, and Aaron, if you're listening, have a good one, man. Oh, Aaron, I sent you a couple emails when you get a chance. If you hear this, anyhow, K6MTS. Good night, guys.
Hey, good night, Mark. K6MTS, KM6SRR, 73.
Yeah, 73s, and thanks for coming on, even though it was a short burst. It was good to have you in here and add to the count. What's the numbers? I think we got a record breaker tonight, Rob.
Well, I don't know. We got 26 by my count. We missed Ron, TYO, but I think he's working. And there was one other, I think you said Kerry, and somebody else I thought had it.
I think just Ron and Kerry would be the ones I'd forgotten about Ron because he's been intermittent anyway. But that means we could have had two more, but that's still a pretty good night.
Yep, pretty good. 26.
Yeah, that's excellent for 1296, really. Okay, good night, Ron. Good night to Rob, and good night to you, Mark, if you're still listening, and Aaron to you if you're listening on the handy talk out in the yard there. Good night, all, and we'll see you tomorrow with bells on. K6MTS, KM6SRR. This is K6MYC, Mike. Bozo number 47 in Delta Mike 07, closing the 1296.1 Bozo Net on, I hope it's July 14 finally, Bob.
Yep, QSL.
Oh, I got it right for a change. If I keep saying the same date, I'll get it eventually. In 2026, 7-3 all, and let's bomb the crap out of Iran.
Yep, sounds good, Mike. Yeah, if you say that date, you'll be at least right 12 times a year, haha.
Okay, see you guys tomorrow, K6MYC, clearing and cooling.
K6MYC, KM6SR, 73, Mike.